I want to show you how to whisk up an egg white, and after that how to make a meringue with it. So I'm taking a whole egg, I'm going to crack it into a bowl, just on the side like this, and then you want to separate it in half. And then to get the white out, you just want to simply kind of pour the yolk and white through the halves like this, letting the white all drip down into the bowl. Pop that into a bowl. You don't want to use that, you can use that for lemon curd if you like. It also would enrich an omelette or something like that. And then I'm going to whisk up my egg white. Now I've made sure my bowl and my beaters are very clean, because if you've got any grease in there, then the egg whites won't whisk up properly. So starting off on a low speed, and then I'm gradually going to make it a little bit faster. So you can see the egg whites are frothing up now. And there we go. That's what we call a soft peak stage. You could use that if you wanted to make like a pancake batter a bit lighter. Just stir some of that through very gently. Keep going a bit more, and then you're getting up to the kind of medium peak stage where it's just flopping over a little bit. And you'll see that stiff peaks have formed now if I lift up the beaters. So if we tip it over, it shouldn't fall out. So now that's done, what I'm going to do is start adding some of my sugar. Now I've got 50 grams of sugar for every 1 medium egg white. And I'm just going to add a little bit at a time, just a tablespoon or so to start off with. Whisk that through. Then add a little bit more, like so. And then tip the rest in. And then you just want to whisk it up a little bit, just to really amalgamate the sugar. And then there we go, it's lovely glossy and smooth, and you'll see it's starting to resemble, think of it as something like shaving foam. Now I've got a baking tray here, and I've got some silicone paper on it. I wouldn't use greaseproof, because if you've ever made a meringue before, you'll know they do have a tendency to stick. So I'd use one of these, or you can get one of those heavy-duty non-stick baking sheets. They work really well as well. So I'm just dabbing some of the mixture underneath the paper, and what that's going to do is to stop that sliding around. And then I'm going to spoon out some of the meringue mixture, just using a spoon like this. Just pop it up like so. And pile it in, make a little swirl if you like. There we go. Pop that aside, and what you want to do is pop that in a fairly low oven, so about 110 degrees. I've had some cooking here. Pull these out. These have been cooking for about an hour or so. If you've got a bigger meringue, you probably want to leave it for about an hour and a half or so. Take these out, and then all you need to do, they're lovely and crispy on top. And if you pull one off the sheet, there we go, that hasn't stuck at all. It's just ever so hollow if you tap it on the bottom. So pile it up like that, serve it with some cream and summer fruits, or you should crush some up for an eaten mess. And there you have it, how to whisk up an egg white and make a beautiful meringue afterwards.